Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, I'm just gonna say this because I'm trying to help educate people to help them grow better because that's what I'm here to do. And so, this is for this particular topic, it's gonna be about people who make fun of people with erectile dysfunction. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. So, you know, I'm doing much better in that department, but I have had issues with it in the past. And for people like the reason why is because with drug addiction, there's many reasons, but for me, I think it has to do with drug addiction. And like when you continue to use depressants and stuff like that, it kills your organs, it kills your body. It's self destruction, slow suicide. As you can see, it's hard for me to like my voice and the breathing. That comes from drug addiction. It's an effect from long term drug addiction. I can't breathe as well as you guys. My shit is a little bit clogged and damaged. It isn't as good as a healthy, normal person. And so because of that, your blood doesn't flow as well as others. At times, like it's just like for me, I just had this the throat thing. My blood vessels are actually very good. But when I was weak and using a lot, I wasn't exercising, I wasn't doing shit. My energy was just super low. I was in a very weak spot. I drank myself to the point to where I was throwing up all the time. Even when I couldn't even really drink alcohol because I'd throw up. I couldn't eat food hardly without wanting to throw up, or just like I lost my appetite. Like you lose your appetite, you almost have to like force yourself to eat. That's one of the things I know. If you have a bad liver, is you start losing your appetite, and you lose weight, and you get really weak, like to where like going downstairs is like a serious physical chore. So I know what that's like, and I went to the hospital, to the doctor, and got my liver tested when I was in that state, and they told me that if I continued drinking at that where I was, that in a few months I'd be dead. That was over 10 years ago, so thank goodness I've healed. I think so, yeah, it's close to 10 years ago, so I've healed a lot, and I've done, I'm obviously here and alive and doing much better, but at that moment in that space, I was so weak, obviously not being able to go downstairs and shit. Yeah, I couldn't get it up. And it's taken some time to get myself back to a good, to where I'm doing good in that area, which I am, by the way. So for you guys to make fun of people who have that issue, especially if it's like for anybody, for any issue, like I can't stand people that make fun of people for issues like that. That's just mean. That's evil. It's wicked. It's mean. It's fucked up. I want nothing to do with that type of energy other than to help you guys change. Because what you're doing isn't adding more love to your life. The more that you guys do that, the more you are taking yourselves away from love, away from true happiness, away from true health. Making fun of people, that's like making fun of a disabled person who needs like a wheelchair. Like it's sick. Like it's disgusting. It's evil. It's not human. That's not how good humans operate. So, for her to do that, and then there's other things that also happened that is all behind my back, and she did things in to set me up so that she could be able to do that, if that makes sense. You know, and I'm sitting here trying to save the planet, and like she just did this just yesterday, and like there's no way it's gonna work out. There's no way those two types of energies are gonna be able to come together in a good type of a way. And she knows this, and I think this is why she's kept me from watching her. Part of the reason she tried to say it was because she's sick, and that's a complete lie. It's not because of that. I mean, if that's what she was trying to say it as, like, part of me was like, oh, maybe it's just because she's sad, she doesn't feel like opening up, and so I was giving her some. I was like, maybe it's that. I'll give her that fucking doubt or whatever that expression is, fucking potential excuse, because that I could give her credence for that. Like if that's a true reason, like she's just so down, and opening up your heart is difficult. I do think that is part of the problem, but she ain't sitting there being sad and just like trying to work on ways to open her heart. No, she's sitting here literally doing things to manipulate me to get me to do certain things so she can fucking take what I did that she can see and go and share that with somebody else, and they can sit together and them two together and laugh at me for something I shared with her because I thought she wanted it because of the heart thing, and I'm getting that she made money off of it, which is even more disgusting. So like that's just my reality, dude. Right now, I'm still things are a little shaky with the parents. My mom, so like I'm done, like done, absolutely fucking done, finished. For now, I'm done. I absolutely want to move on to another female. I am so done. And it's that. Yeah, she really pushed it, dude. She fucking pushed it. Pushed it. You can push people too far, and you did, Joy. Good job. you know, it's one thing when people are hurting and they really make mistakes and they're sorry and they're true remorse, and I don't feel that at all. And what I just was told, like in the way that this happened too, like I was literally doing something completely different, and all of a sudden I just get hit with this. Whoa, this is what they're doing. Like it's an image of them doing this. So that's, ugh. I don't even want it in my brain, but I got it there. So it's like, oh, that's who I'm like, kind of like imagining like spending my life with, like. And she's sick. I know she's sick. She's hurt, and well, you got to be careful because if hurt people aren't, if you don't exchange energy with hurt people the right way, they will hurt you. You have to be careful, man. You really fucking do. And like, remember, the demons are feeding. So like, then the other demons around in the area are gonna want you to feed your unwell feelings, which will feed them. And then the more you do that, the more you're gonna want to do it, which continues to feed them, and the more they're gonna want you to do it. And it's this crescendo of negative, demonic, gross, filthy energy. And right now, unfortunately, she seems to be one who wants to continue perpetuating that, as opposed to love. Um, so I'm moving on, and it's just a really mean thing to do, to make fun of somebody like that. And the fact that she just did that, like, it's so far away from where my mind is at right now. I can't even. It's like, I don't know what to say. Like I'm kind of speechless. Like still like, wow, that really just happened. Yeah. So like I said, I hope she spends 3 months getting her shit together, and after that, I'd love to, I would love for things to eventually to work out, but she's gonna have to really change her fucking life. And if she wants my help in doing so, then she's gonna have to listen to me and take heed to what the fuck I can share with her. Because what she's doing, the way she's lived her life, it's not worked out at all if she wants to be with me. And that's just the truth. And I'm not changing for her because I don't agree with her ways. She's the one coming into my life, liking my comments, changing my videos. I have not done anything in any type of interaction with her or her area at all in a very long time. She's the one coming into my lane. She's being attracted to me for whatever reason, whether it's to hurt me or because she likes me. I don't know. But she's the one coming into my space. So there's something I'm doing that's drawing her in. I'm not going into her lane or her space at fucking all. So that says something. There's something I have that you want. Okay? Which means I know something you don't. Based on that, I'm the one who's able to teach you guys. And it's like, this is how it's come with my friends too. Because if you guys would have known what you've known, you'd be where the fuck I'd be coming to you for answers. But I'm not, because you guys don't know what the fuck you know. I do. I'm leading the way in this right now. Just because I've chosen to dedicate myself. And you guys are leading in your own way. But when it comes to this shit, this is where I am. And I'm fine with it. And that's why I have no desire to seek anybody else's really